All right, that's working. And we should be live. Live and in church. Let's see here. Gotta wait for people to come and join me. Hopefully, people get the notification that I'm live. Oh, it looks terrible. Oh no, it looks okay. How's it sound? That I'm live? Well, that actually sounds okay. Alright, I see two people are watching. One of them is me, so who's... My god, my hair looks so greasy. God, the I like the OnePlus 6, but the camera quality isn't the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm spoiled by DSLRs. Who is watching this? I see that there are 3 people in here. Who's watching? Tell me who's here. Should I tweet? Do you think people will respond? I don't think I'm signed in to Twitter on this thing. No, I'm not signed in. I will just wait to see if people decide to show up, and if not, then I will just end the stream. Oh my gosh, it's super hot in here too. I wish I could turn that fan on, but it'd be so loud. Alright. Back to this. Alright, my channel. Alright, so let me get back into this. Is anybody here? Hello? I'll just wait for people to show up. All right. I'm the only one watching. What's up, 50 pull-ups? Staring at the wall. Oh, I don't know, we're just hanging out. Sunday live stream. Alright. If no one is going to join, I will probably just end it. Live stream of what? I don't know. Just to hang out. A tech live stream. What's up, Christian? It looks like more people are getting notified. I already hated Apple enough. This thing made it even more justified. I heard that that's normal for those Pro displays to have those super nice and expensive stands, though. So, I'm not sure. I just recorded a podcast today, because I'm going to do that again. I felt bad. I stopped doing it. I didn't really mean to stop doing it. I just sort of stopped doing it. Looks like more people are starting to come in here. Alright, the audio sounds okay. The lighting looks sick, though. It's 2 lights. Those things are sweet. Those things are sweet. Kept testing Apple and seeing how far it's gotten. Yeah. What's up, Noah? Yeah, I saw that fancy hinge, the most over-engineered hinge of all time. God, my hands are sweating. That's such an Apple thing to get like really, really like intricate on. It's like we got the best stand in the business. But I guess it looks kind of cool. Let me see if I can find the stand again on their website. No, they don't. I thought it was somewhere on their site where they show just how crazy that stand is. Only Thunderbolt, crazy lattice design. Yeah, here it is. That stand. I mean, I don't know. I guess the pros need it. How bad? Oh, yeah. Well, how bad it's gotten. I figured that's what you meant. I'll just have some kids in high school make copies of them in the machine shop and make a fortune. Yeah, seriously. I mean the display looks like a 3D print gone wrong. So if you could 3D print some metal, and it doesn't even move that much. Like it's got some mobility, but it's like the most. It's not the most exciting display of all time. Like it just is like up, down a few inches, and then tilt, swift, and then turn. That's it. But I mean, it does look cool. It's just it's kind of ugly. So what are you guys up to this weekend? This week? Like my whole point was we said we want the Cheese Grater Mac Pro back, but they're just being smart. Yeah, they kind of are, honestly. Like at this point, it's like I don't know. Yeah, they kind of were being like, oh look at, I don't know. I understand what you're saying. Like it was like a cheese grater for the 2019 cheese grater. Sleep. You're already sleeping. It's 9:21. You're not even in school. You shouldn't be sleeping. So, you guys got anything to talk about, or should I just end this stream? Oh man, there's always that risk where it's like, well, is anybody gonna join me in the live stream? Because I don't really have anything to do other than just talk about tech. No, don't end yet. Well, then get people to watch, or else I'm ending it. I need to shower bad. I need a haircut too. My work gave me 2 free mid 2010 Mac Pros. Seriously? Gonna get the nice. You gonna upgrade those things? Upgrade those joints? For free. Oh my god, those computers are literally, depending on how many CPUs are in there, those computers you could sell it. Oh my god, you could sell those for like $500-600. Like I've done it a bunch of times. Free. The new XPS 15. I've had so many troubles with XPS 15s. Every time I get one, I don't love it. Those are literally worth like $500 a piece. Your work just gave you $1,000. Literally. You're ready, so talk about it. The display, the stand. We were talking about it. We're talking about the comment section. That's awesome though. Two socket Mac Pros. Those things, X58 platform, man, people overprice those things quite a lot. That's awesome. I'm looking that up exactly how much it was worth. Let's go to eBay, Mac Pro, and then let's do 2010. I mean, that one's listed at $839, but I want to get one with 8 cores. I mean, you could sell just the tray itself for like $400. Oh my goodness. Here we go, 8 core, $629.99. Buy it now. Mac Pro 5,1, 8 cores, bad graphics card, $599, $699. Buy it now. That's insane. That's a crazy deal. Interested? What's... No, I'm not that interested. LOL. No, I've tried those before and I just... They were fine. I don't know. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more than I did. And I upgraded a lot of it too. Like I put a bunch of RAM in it. I had the X5690s in. Oh, it's on the other side. Here we go. The stream accidentally ended mid-stream. There we go. Alright. I'm back. Alright, I don't know what happened there. The thing just sort of cut. No, it was me. My phone. I just streamed off my phone and my phone cut out. So, I'm back. For now. The MSI ad. Good old Pete looks like he got a new logo. What SSD? I've sold a lot. I've sold a lot of computers in my day, and nobody cares about which SSD is in it. If you're just going to sell it, because I imagine you only need one of them, I would just get just any SSD, like the cheapest one you can find, because like nobody really cares. Like, I've had computers that I intentionally put in really, really nice parts and really nice SSDs and really nice RAM and really nice this, really nice that, yada, yada, yada. But nobody seemed to care how fast the SSD was. So if I were you, I'd go with like a cheaper one. Today's the day. I'm getting the S3 Frontier. I wouldn't get the X5690s though. 50 pull-ups. I would get the X5675s. Because those have very similar performance, slightly lower clock speeds, but very, very, very similar performance. Still 6 cores, 12 threads. It'll be a 12-core, 24-thread machine, and it's way, way, way cheaper. The late great Pistol Pete. I used to have one of his jerseys, I think, or maybe my friend did. I've worn his jersey before. Put an 860Q. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Whenever I sell stuff, I always like, the average customer doesn't know, and it's frustrating because it's like, this is a sweet computer, and they're like, does it come with a monitor? It's like, what kind of monitor do you want? They're like, oh, like an HDMI one. It's like, dude, I don't know. I think most people don't understand. If I'm being honest, I would just get a cheap one, a cheap SSD. Most people are just going to want to see that it's got an SSD and make it, that way it feels like it's snappy. Why was that? That's weird. So I would, yeah, I mean, if I were you, I would just get the cheapest SSD. Most people don't know the difference. I would say the majority of people don't know the difference. They just see SSD and they're happy. I've never heard a fan louder than mine when decoding something on Final Cut. Well, you have that weak little 2012 MacBook Air. This thing's fans are on all the time, it seems like. It's a nice little computer, but it's not quite powerful enough for me. I mean, for the price I paid for it, I could just build an 8700K with a 1070 Ti for way cheaper than this. It's cool though. I mean, I like the fact that it has the dedicated graphics and I've been able to edit videos while it's on my lap. But I'm not super pumped. I mean, it's fine. I'm just waiting for it to sell, essentially, at this point. Because I have an 8700K with a GTX 1070 Ti downstairs. And an 8600K with the 1070 with 16 gigabytes of RAM if you guys are interested. 5K 34-inch with a stand, $12.99 MSI versus only stand. Oh, let me look that up. 5K from MSI? Holy crap, that's funny. MSI's new 34-inch 5K Prestige monitor is the best kind of overkill. Ooh, it's ugly. Oh my god, that white plastic is so ugly. Well, from the front it doesn't look quite as bad. From the back, Well, I guess the back doesn't look that bad. It's got a nice little look to it. It's got USB ports, looks like a microphone jack and a headphone jack, SD card. That's really nice. Dang. We're going to learn the way it holds up when it gets an evaluation. Oh, but it's not coming out until 2020. So, it's not as good as Apple. Not really. That's pretty cool though. Dang, 5K? Well, Apple's 5K monitor right now with a stand is only $12.99 as well. To be fair, they've had that up for a little bit longer. But that's funny. That is really funny. I'll have to watch that ad. Yeah, Pop Rocks, it's your fault. Oh, good. I almost ended this stream. You guys can thank Dominus Tech for having me not end it, because I was like, well, if no one's going to join, then I might as well just end it. Okay. Those are the kind of people who can, yeah. Well, you can download more RAM. It's just, you got to make sure you go to the right website. Okay, serious question. Would over-editing be deterrent for someone to watch my videos? Like, if I'm doing too much, I'm trying to add some comedy. The X5675, one X5675 costs like $40, $50. I don't even think it's that much. Over editing? I don't know. I mean, you've watched videos of me. Like, I want to keep it. I don't even know. Like, I have no clue what the hell is good and what's not good. I just posted a video that I thought was like really, really cool and really amazing, and like I was really proud of, and I want to show you guys the thing I've been working on for a while, and it's doing terrible. Like, it's got 138 views in the last 9 hours. Like, it's one of my worst performing videos in the last 9 hours, and it's compared to a stream, which historically don't do very well because I always take them down afterwards. It's super frustrating. I don't even know. Something like that, I think I'd like. It's a good video. I feel like if I just took it down and then reposted it, it would probably do better, but I mean, it's got 6 views in the last 60 minutes. So, I don't know. I don't know what good videos are. Just trying to make content that I have fun doing and try to get that crispy YouTube money and get people to buy through my links. The link down below. But no such thing as too much editing, in my opinion. As long as it's not like stupid, it's not like over the top. But you'll have to just learn. I mean, everything I make is just a test to see what does well and what doesn't do well. If I don't talk about MacBook Pros, my videos don't do well. It sucks. Like, I have to, like, if I talk about, like, I can talk about, like, I don't even know, like, this laptop, I talk about this laptop, and I was like, oh, MacBook Pros are getting left in the dust. And it's like, the reason I said that was because if I say, oh, this laptop is cool, it's not going to get views. So don't paint yourself into a MacBook Pro corner is what I'm saying. I downloaded more RAM, now I have more RAM and my mouse moves for me. That's good, TuxCat, that's what I like to see. That's how you get better performance. I downloaded an SSD to my laptop and now it runs so fast, in fact, I don't even have to turn it on for somebody to get the information off of it. Well, better to learn this late. You already purchased those? Like tonight? Like right now? Can you return them? Get the X5675s. Josh Graham. Hey Scott, what kind of projects are you working on? Also, have you ever put an NVMe to one of your Retina MacBook Pros? That is a very good question, Josh. Projects am I working on right now? Well, I just filmed a podcast tonight. My microphone is right here. I just filmed that tonight. I want to start doing that again because I did have fun podcasting. I like listening to podcasts, so I think other people like listening as well. And I don't want to just solely rely on YouTube. I'm working on just finishing up my office. So far, it's pretty much done, I would say, for the most part. And I'm pretty happy with the way that it is. Like, this desk has been clear for the last few days, which is good for me. I'll give you guys a little tour. I think you guys will be pretty impressed with what I got going on here. Okay, so, taking you off that. So, this desk right here is normally pushed back against the wall, and that chair is not there. But that's how it looks normally if you push that back. And then I have, so this cable right here goes up, down, up again, over, down, and into this little plug, which is currently powering this light right here. Maybe I'm pulling too many watts, but oh well. And then it's powering the eGPU, the charger, and then it's also powering the monitor. And then this is the desk. I moved that under there, and then this is cleared off. And then down there, I kind of just have some random stuff. And then I'll show you that in a second. The eGPU case that it is the, you should check out my eGPU video if you want to learn more about it, but it's the Akitio Node Thunder 3, or just the Akitio Node Thunderbolt 3. And if you do buy it through my link, because I need money. And then this is like camera stuff. This is like 3 terabytes of external storage. I switch to computers a lot, so I like to try to keep all of my projects and videos and B-roll in case I need to reuse it on here. I have reused B-roll. You guys never ever catch it, so I'm going to do that in the future. This is a 1 terabyte external hard drive. This is my Panasonic GH5 camera battery and camera charger right there. This is an Apple Watch I haven't used in forever because I'm an idiot. These are 3 SSDs I pulled out of a computer that I sold. This is a birthday gift from my girl and my lovely fiance. This is the Magic Trackpad, the space gray version. I know I don't have a MacBook Pro right now, but I know I'll end up having one again, and I do have the iMac still, but that's just because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sell that or not, because I might give it to Carly's brother so he can use it. And then obviously this is Queen and the Opera, the Bohemian Rhapsody one. This is a lens I just bought with a camera, and then this is a charger for that camera. Screws, just box for something I bought a while ago. This is the paper for this printer, which I put up here because printers take up a lot of space, but I figured if I put it up there, then I won't have to worry about having it on the desk anywhere. So I put it up there, and there's a cable that runs through the back there out here that connects to this thing right here, and then this is connected to a wire that goes onto the floor over here. I am going to just move that and follow up there, and then probably have it wrap up and then down. That's my cable management, Pop Rocks. Get over it. And then this little ditty that I built is really cool. So I built this by myself with my own 2 hands. Okay, don't talk about how messy my room is. I'm not done cleaning it yet. This is messy. This is clean as shit. And okay, so what I have here, the other one fell today. I think it's right here. I hope you guys aren't getting like dizzy. Oh no, I don't know where the other one's at. Well, whatever. I have a second one. So this right here is a nice light diffuser. I saw this on, I think Matt Diavella was talking about these are good light diffusers. So I bought 4 of those and then 4 clamp lights, and I took the clamp off of them, or not the clamp, that part off of them. This is the light, obviously. I have another one of these that goes on top of this, and I'm trying to think. It diffuses the light really well. And then down in here, so if you see this right here is a screw that was way too long. This is a 1/4-20 threaded screw. For those of you who know, most cameras, essentially all cameras, this is a Panasonic GH7. This screws into here, and actually it's what gets me, I just built this, so I've only been able to use it for 1 video, but it gives me direct overhead shots of stuff down there. And then today I just bought this roll of paper for like $10 at Michael's, and then I bought that copper tube and those little hooks, so that way I can like roll this up right here and then like unroll it and stuff, so that way I can have a white background or a yellow background. And in the future I'll buy some more of that copper tubing and put some more up here, and then that way I I can change the colors from more than just white. But this is really cool. Like I built this all by myself. I'm really happy about it. This is what the, if you saw my Netflix video, this is what all that's from. This is not that much money. It's like $200. So I pulled this out to make myself look like make it look like I'm rich. But it looks cool. Like this is a cool little spot for overhead shots. The light is kind of a little bit too bright for this surface. But if you put a piece of paper over it, it diffuses it really, really well, and like it just looks perfectly white. So it's really cool. I'm really happy about that. It took me forever to build this. Well, forever for how long it normally takes me to build something. And yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I just use like pocket screws for everything. It's not it's relatively sturdy. Like it's not gonna go anywhere, but it's not like built with mortise and tenons or anything. But it's a pretty good desk. And then obviously I have this desk. And then yeah, I have this. This is a door. But this is a closet, and I thought I could use this space to so much more than what it was being used for storage. So I figured I would turn this into something that's actually usable. And then this is the room. I mean, it's small. It's small. Throw some boxes out. No, don't tell me what to do. It's small, but I mean, it's relatively small. But I've optimized the space really, really well, in my opinion, where I can do a lot in here, especially since it's only me and not like more than one person. So my lovely fiance allows me to use all of this space by myself. And then, yeah, so it's pretty cool. She knows that making videos is something that I'm going to be doing for a while, and she lets me have this office. And this is just a spare bedroom in our house that we bought. Our bedroom is right next door. And yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest house ever. It wasn't the most expensive house, but we're really happy with the area. I love the area that we're in. It's actually like right next to where the college I went to, so I'm not graduating college yet, but I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of cable management I need to deal with, but that cable management sucks. So that's how it looks. I know last week I streamed and I thought I was gonna change it up, but I like the way I did that because that gives me more desk space and basically just gives me another spot to work on stuff, and it's nice. I mean, I know it's messy, but this is kind of how I am. So it's nice though so far. I'm happy with it. So that's the project I'm working on. Where was that? Josh. They add 2-ton added comedy in that one video. Wait, what are you talking about, Dominus Tech? The AAAAT0000TO and then added comedy in that one videos of yours. You have to explain. You have to explain that to me. SHBS, I really like the sponsorship video. I'm actually surprised people didn't click on it that much. Yeah, I know, that video was awesome. I can try to push people to that more and more, but yeah, that. I worked so hard on that video too. It's always there, and I think one day as more people start to enjoy the content that I make and start to try to consistently watch every stuff that I've put out, I'm gonna always try to push people to that, because that song, that thing I made meant a lot to me, and yeah, I really liked it. So if you haven't seen it and you're watching this, do go check out the thing that says "Why I'll Never Have a Sponsor," and it says music video. It's good. I mean, I think it's really good. I worked really hard on it, but I think it's like an important video that I made. So it might not necessarily be amazing, but it's an important video. I saw someone down on RAM. I was like, yeah, they got scammed. They just lost all of their information. This Mac Pro has 4x16 slots. What components would you advise I purchase Thunderbolt? I mean, it depends on what you're going to be using it for. If you're using it for yourself, you got to see what you need. Thunderbolt you probably won't need. I would suggest probably just the better graphics card. Oh, look at that. Money. Thank you, 50 pull-ups. That's the biggest one I've ever gotten. Thank you. I mean, yeah, whatever. It's cool. Like, I can't be an asshole. I'm not good enough at it. I'm good enough at it. I'll figure it out. I would just see what you need. You can use, if you were going to use it for your own computer, a PCIe to NVMe SSD adapter could be a really good idea. Then obviously a better graphics card like a Vega 64, Vega 56, or like a RX 580, depending on how much money you want to spend. Thunderbolt or Wi-Fi, if you don't have Ethernet, could be a good idea. I would just normally push people towards using Ethernet because it's faster. USB 3.1 or 3.0, whichever adapter you can get, I think that's a pretty good idea. And because I don't believe those have an SD card slot, so if you need an SD card slot to an SD card to USB connector, I would consider getting that. So that's it. A terabyte, more RAM.com gave me a zillion byte cheap. Dang, good old Pete, save yourself some cash. That's what I'm talking about, terabyte of RAM. Did I hear podcast? Yes, I did film a podcast. Tech for your needs, hello, how's it going? It already has Sapphire RX 580, and that cooler damn near covers up the adjacent PCIe slot. Yeah, I know. It's a beautiful machine. It's really well engineered, but it's kind of small in there. Like it's a heavy tower, but it's not really the biggest tower. That's frustrating. What eGPU cases that I made? I already mentioned that the Akitio node. I have a Thunderbolt. I have an eGPU video about that I made 2 weeks ago, I think. So the watch, yeah, I know, but it was a gift from Carling, and I feel so bad selling it. But and I like using it when I remember that I even have it. Like I'm such a putz. Admittedly, I'm an idiot. Do people care about pairing their iPhone to older Mac Pro via Bluetooth? Maybe, but I feel like if somebody's buying a Mac Pro, they probably know kind of what they're getting into, and they may know that, but there's an expensive adapter you can get that's like $100 or $79 that's adds Bluetooth 4.1 that adds handoff and continuity and stuff like that you can buy. Oh, what I want to do is buy the new Xperia 15 when it comes out, but a PC with the same specs and see how they compare. It's expensive. Yeah, I know, it's not sad. Expensive products do equal more views, and clickbait equals more views. When I had an iPhone, I paired with an MacBook Air. It worked quite well. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice feature to have. It's a selling point, certainly. You saved me a ton of money with those 2 golden kernels of advice. Well, I'm glad I helped you out because I know too much about those stupid Mac Pros. I've made so many videos about them. Do I still have that box in here? Oh no, I have the original 2006 Mac Pro box in our attic. Well, I'm glad I helped you because that's nice. And Bohemian Rhapsody was great, but The Dirt. I didn't see The Dirt. I don't really watch that many movies. Cable management. Don't complain about my cable management. Don't complain about my messy room. Casey Neistat's signature craft bench. Yeah, I kind of borrowed the idea of the overhead shot when I saw MKBHD's video on it. I'm not going to lie. Because I was like, well, this is cool. I could build that. And then I was like, I just will. So I did. But Casey Neistat's good at what he does. So I'm going to steal ideas from him. And I think he actually had similar lights to those too. But I was gonna buy those lights no matter what, and then I was like, oh, I could just get that. So I was thinking about lighting my entire office with 10 of those, so the light's always good in here. But that got too expensive, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not gonna do that. If is messy, that is your business. Yeah, it is messy, and that is my business. It's actually kind of clean. This room is 10 times larger than what I thought, LOL. You really thought it was smaller than this? Wait, it's 10 times larger. You really thought it was smaller than this? I must do a bad job of framing up shots then. I wonder why. Why do you think it was smaller? That's interesting. Throw some junk, like boxes. Dude, I need those boxes. Yeah, I know, but if I sell something, I feel like I'd rather have the box if I were to ship it back in that box. It would get more money and it's easier to ship in. I agree, I should probably throw it out. But one of those boxes holds bubble wrap. Literally That's stupid, right? I don't need that in here. I could put that in the attic. I have too much shit. I know I do. I want to throw some of this stuff out. I just don't know what. Because I'm gonna throw something out and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I wish I had that. Like I threw out. I cleaned out a bunch of stuff and I threw out a bunch of stuff and I threw out like this case and it was like totally beat to crap. And then I threw out this like an Intel stock cooler because I had so much stuff and so many coolers. And then, like a week later, I needed both of those things. So then I was like, okay, I'm not throwing anything out ever. I just need to manage it. You actually made the table you're talking about last stream. See, I did make the table. It looks good. I'm actually really happy with how it came out. It's certainly not like the nicest thing of all time, but it doesn't have to be. It works exactly for what I need, and nobody can tell that it's a budget version of that desk. Like to get an overhead shot is like $200 more sometimes to get that kind of tripod with the weighting and stuff. That's an expensive way to do it. So I built one, then that was like $40, and I had gift cards from my family. My birthday was a few weeks ago for Home Depot. Throw some boxes out, lol. I know, whatever, I got boxes. How much for the iMac? It's 5K iMac. I don't know. I value it at probably like $800 if you really want to know. Message retracted. The auto-tune part. Oh, yeah. I thought that was hilarious. I was busting up when I made that. Does your job give you any devices to use? I can envision now. Yeah. No, I work in insurance. We have the cheapest desktops. I have an i7 3770 with 8 gigabytes of RAM and like a 256 gigabyte SSD, like an Optiplex, like 330. I think 330 is what I have, an Optiplex 330, with 2 monitors. It sucks. I hate it. I mean, it's fine. It's just like I feel like I just know so much about computers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like why can't they just give me something better? But I don't need anything better. That's ridiculous. What I do, I work at the devil's job in insurance, so I don't need anything better than cheap Dell computers. What if a sponsor swings over $100 million? If a sponsor gives me $100 million, I'll take it and donate it all to charity. Don't know. I'm selling them to make profit, not for myself. Yeah, then honestly, 50 pull-ups, I don't even know if you need to consider those kinds of upgrades. Honestly, I think most people aren't expecting those upgrades in there, and I don't know if it's going to add any real value then. It's wondering how much Google take out of your super chat. I have no idea. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know that much about like the money side of this. I just know I don't make enough to do it full time. But I do only have 3,049 subscribers, so it's all relative. But let me see if I can figure that out. Super chat. Revenue reporting? Ugh, dude, I don't know. So many links here. Doesn't say. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'll have to see how much they take out of it. I think it's like probably like 30%, honestly. What kind of MacBook Pro is good for editing? Like a 15. I don't know. What kind of videos are gonna edit? Decent price for like $800. Yeah, I think it's decent price. I'm almost down to the bottom. Oh my god, no, I'm not. What the hell? I've seen online that Asus is in some pretty hot water right now. Really? For what? I gotta get up on my tech drama. I have an RX 580 on my PC by MSI, and it runs hot while the fan turns up. The heatsink is beef as I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, especially the blower style ones. Like an RX 580, the blower style. I have an RX 480 blower style. And that thing, it gets hot, or it makes a lot of noise. I don't even know if it gets hot, but it's like that. You don't need to spend any, like I said before. Yeah, I mean, I agree with good old Pete. What are you editing? Yeah, I agree with. Jeez, you guys are beating me to these questions. I have a Dell. I have a huge Dell gaming laptop GTX 250. I don't know if you need a MacBook Pro for us. Let's see what everyone else is saying. I went from Dell i7 with GTX 1060M to 2013 MacBook. Yeah, 2013 MacBook Pro. That's the greatest. Adobe After Effects. Bro, get a PS4. I do have a PS4. I just don't play it. I wanted to upgrade my SSD on my MacBook Air 11. Any tips on where? Oh man, that is tough because you can technically those SSDs I think are only running at by 2, and you could technically buy a by 4 one, but you have to get an adapter and then you lose a lot of functionality. eBay, but they're expensive. What I would suggest doing, the flyer, is purchasing an 11-inch MacBook Air, same version, with twice as much storage or however much storage you want in it, swapping the SSDs out of those two, and then selling that MacBook Air back for, and if you get it for a cheap enough price, you should be able to break even on that, and then that'll be a pretty cheap way to upgrade, in my opinion. Adobe After Effects isn't really editing program. I would put what I would put in that Mac. What people care about are having HDMI ports to run multiple displays. So make sure you have a graphics card that supports that, and then 16 gigabytes of RAM and the 12 core processors. That should be enough for most people. When I sell it, that's what I put in there, and like I bought them for $200, and then maybe $100 of upgrades, $150 of upgrades, and I could sell them for like $600 pretty easily. Just no packaging; those are tough. There are boxes for $50 online, but if you get a Home Depot large box, and then so let's say like the bends are like at my like these corners right here. If you bend it in a different way to make it a little bit like taller and skinnier, you can actually perfectly fit a Mac Pro in there. So you just gotta create new bends in the box basically. It's not that hard. If you take like the back of a spoon and run it along one of the run it along part of the box, you could actually like bend it a little bit easier, and then you can put the Mac Pro in there, wrap it in bubble wrap, and I've never had a problem shipping it that way. For sport editing, the most money. Well, that should help you there. 50 pull-ups. Check Twitter sometime. You'll feel better about your own cable management. My cable management isn't even that bad. It's just not very good. I'm gonna fix the cable management. I have cable combs, not cable combs, cable clamps that I'm gonna screw into the wall like that one cable management right there that's off the ground. I'm working on it. All right, gang. Good gravy. Thanks. How much can you get for around 250 gigabyte M.24? I think those are like, of the buy 4, probably not too much money. Maybe like $60 to $80. Just look that up because you lose functionality with your MacBook. Like it doesn't sleep properly sometimes, and you lose functionality. So definitely look that up. You'll buy my iMac for $800. Really? It's got an i5. 28 gigabytes of RAM and an Radeon 290X. If you want it, I mean, I'll find a box for it, ship it out. I'll sell it to you on eBay. He said you're probably always cringing to insurance, maybe. Paul is like, yeah, I know. I try to talk about tech to people and they just look at me like I'm an idiot. I just keep my mouth shut. I score 4 gigs of RAM. Oh my gosh, it's just glitched. And 500, oh my god, 5400 RPM hard drives. Yeah, that's awful. Where am I going? Alder David Rendon Fuentes. Do you recommend the MacBook Pro 2019 for AutoCAD or 3D rendering? I mean, the graphics cards aren't great in those, and I believe 3D rendering requires a lot of graphics card power. So probably not. If you want a computer that looks like a MacBook Pro, that's very similar in terms of performance, I would look at like a Razer Blade 15 with the GTX 2070. That's going to have better horsepower and it's a little bit cheaper too. And you get a worse CPU. Well, you get a 6-core CPU that's clocked slightly lower on the Razer Blade, and then you get a way more powerful graphics card. And you can get a 4K screen. That would obviously be very nice. Your school probably has those, yeah. For my elementary switched. Frost edits, sport edits, I don't know what you need. what's the video files? Like, are they 1080p, 4K? Are they super high frame rate? Is it shot on phones? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff would definitely help everybody help you out because it matters. Like, if you're shooting stuff on like a GH5 at 10-bit 4K, 60 frames per second, a 2013 MacBook Pro running Adobe After Effects isn't going to be good enough. For my elementary school switch to Chromebooks were running. Yeah, everyone loves those Chromebooks. Flyer, that's a factor. Windows XP. You get a good 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD for around $60. You might like the better performance with large drive. Do you need 250 gig drive specifically? Oh, my work also this past week have me. Jeez, 50 pulls. Where do you work? Oops, Scott beat me to it. Ha! Got him. Well, technically 3. 1 is showing no signs of life. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Man, they just handing you checks this week. I would want one with the best capacity for the best price, whatever it's called, like a gigabyte per dollar. Man said gang. Anyone know any reliable Apple? The Flyer, there aren't any because none of them really support. None of them, Apple has proprietary stuff on their SSDs that help support like sleep, etc. So just look into that. You could probably get a super cheap one. I would just look up a video on YouTube about it. God, I almost said fixing that MacBook. Oh, did you? That's good. That's exciting. Fixing stuff that's broken and making it good again is really fun to me. That's awesome. Should I go from a Dell gaming laptop to a MacBook Pro? Well, I don't know. macOS, I think, in my opinion, is better optimized for Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe apps in general because they're all less powerful as of late. That's not quite true, but for the last 5 years, they were all way less powerful than any comparable Windows computer that you could buy. So I think Adobe really optimized it well. If I were you, I like macOS, but performance-wise, you might not see a very good jump. I mean, the best graphics card you can get in an older MacBook is a GT 750M, and that is worse than a GT 960M. So, yeah, like, it's not a gaming laptop. The only thing that scares me about uploading is using some music that isn't copyrighted, but years later I get rained on with the strikes. Yeah, I worried about that too, and I kind of was just like, who downvoted this stream? 2 people? Damn. Now 3 people. You suck, Scott. Okay, switching it back. Yeah, I agree. Like, I've always worried about that. It's like, oh my gosh, am I doing my music right? I don't know. I pay for this thing, pay for a subscription for this thing, Epidemic Sounds, and I think I'm allowed to use all the videos or all the music in my videos. That's what I'm paying for, so I don't really know. Apple stuff is more based on video editing, not gaming. That's true. So 1440p video render and 60 frames per second. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, a 2013 15-inch MacBook Pro is a really solid computer. I edited a lot of videos for this channel on a computer that's like that. I mean, this computer right here was edited my last video, so it should be able to handle it, but, like, I don't know if you're going to see, I don't know. It's probably not a huge, you're not going to see a huge performance jump if you see a performance jump even at all, honestly. MacBooks have trouble running Fortnite low settings. Check out a video coming up in a few days. I cover gaming in that video. Shameless plug, good old Pete. I gotta subscribe to you now, so that way I can get the updates on when you. I don't have anybody. You have 82 subscribers? How? I mean, no offense, but like how? That's funny. Look at that. Your 3 channels. I'm one of them. Oh man, good old Pete's the best. Good old Pistol Pete Maravich. You know this much about tech, you should work in IT. I used to work in the world of commercial property liability insurance. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of thought about that, but I like tech a lot, but what I really like more, and I'm not that good at it yet, but I'm getting better. I like making like videos. Like I have a lot of fun doing that. What I would like to, I went to school for marketing, so what I would like to do is like do like video marketing for companies. I think that'd be pretty cool. What I would really like to do is lay in bed all day and get paid for it. Hashtag goals. No, what I'd like to do obviously is I would like to make content on YouTube and podcasts full time. I would like to do that, but then I would also like to do. That's what I want to do right now. That's why I spend so much time on YouTube. If I'm being honest, I would like to do that full time. It'd be, it would be lying of me if I said I didn't want to do that full time. That's why I do it. So right now that's what I want to do. But in 5-10 years, I mean, I'd like to own some properties. I'd like to own a couple of homes to rent out to college kids. That's why we bought this house and the location that we bought it at, the price that we bought it at, because in the future we're gonna be able to rent this out to college kids, and then we're gonna be able to make money off that. I don't know. Right now though, I love making videos. I have so much fun doing it. I mean, I spend all my time literally either making something for a video like that desk or that desk, and so I have fun doing it. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about IT. I just don't know if like everyone started liking the video. I feel like an ass for doing that. Voted. Thank you, Dominus Tech. See, this is why I should have said that. Download the video now. Well, don't. Please. I only do this for your guys' approval. But I've thought about it. I don't know if I would like. I like being able to do tech as like a fun thing and not like a job. And like, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't like it after I started making YouTube videos like full time, but I kind of do that now. I make a lot of content, so it's not like anything would really change. I just have more time in my hands to make a few more videos. So I don't know. It's interesting though. I've thought about it. I really have. That's funny that you say that. I'm not a sneakerhead Pop Rocks. In fact, my shoes broke today that I've owned for almost 2 years. The sole ripped off the bottom after I was playing. I was playing basketball today. I'm no good, but I like doing it. The flyer I use is Syntec. Okay. I voted. Hopefully that helps. Easy to pirate Adobe software and Windows. LOL. You guys and your pirating of software. I pay for all mine because I'm such a wuss. Should I keep my gaming laptop and game and edit, then edit on MacBook Pro like a... No. Sell your gaming laptop. If you're gonna do that, build a computer, build a gaming computer with the money you get for that gaming laptop. Even if it's only $400, you can build a way more powerful gaming computer for that kind of money, like a full-on desktop computer. And then a MacBook Pro. I am cautious about the 2017s and 2018s because of the keyboards. I know I'm just buying into like the scared hype and the clickbait videos, but I am worried about that. So do keep that in mind. In the future, you might have to pay attention to something like that. LOL. Even if you didn't sub, and make sure if you are gonna edit, make sure you get a 15-inch MacBook Pro. Don't get a 13-inch. Unless it's a 2018 13-inch, don't get a 13-inch because those only have 2 cores, and you're gonna really see a big dip in performance. Even if you didn't sub, I sent it to you privately first. Thank you, good old Pete. When I have enough money, I'll probably just buy 26. Yeah, I mean obviously my idea is spending $500 to save money, but you could buy a 256 gigabyte proprietary drive and then just sell the other one for like a kind of a similar price, so you're only gonna be paying $20 or $30 more for it anyways. Scott, do you know how to tweak the settings in your graphics card to carry it over to macOS? I know I can do it in boot camp, but it never. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not that great with I'm not that great with like I am okay with software, but like overclocking and stuff like that, honestly, not that good with it. I'm sure what I would do is I'm sure there's a forum for it, overclocking your graphics card in Mac OS. I'm sure there's some download that you can download that'll help you overclock it, but I'm not great at that if I'm being honest. But if you want me to lie, I'll say I know what I'm doing and then tell you a bunch of wrong things. But I'm not 100% sure. I get subbed so randomly. Good old Pete, it's because you're awesome. I'm subbed. Go subscribe to Good Old Pete. And everybody else in this chat. Tyler, 50 Pull-Ups, Pop Rocks, Dominus Check, Soccer Boy. Subscribe to all of them. I don't know why. Then everyone's just going to unsub. I worked the past 5 years in the public sector, went to school for marketing, and just last week started full time. Good for you, Tyler. What laptop are you using now? I know you were switching a bunch. Dislikes don't hurt your channel. That's true. I get a lot of dislikes on a lot of videos, so that's true. So dislike the video, guys. I'd cook you on the court. That's true. I can barely shoot threes, and I'm a total liability on defense. I can't hardly dribble. I can go between my legs or on my back, like I'm like okay with that, but I don't know what to do with that ability. And driving to the hole, I suck at. I get blocked a lot, but I try to have fun. So I would guarantee you would cook me on the court. But I like playing because it's fun. I used to play a lot of golf, and I didn't get a chance to play a lot of basketball because I was always concerned with getting hurt, like tearing an ACL and stuff like that. So it's nice now that I can tear my ACL and it won't matter. I'm going to tear my ACL when I go for a run tomorrow, but I'm trying to get in better shape. I got a little stomach. I used to be skinnier. It's the dating somebody, you get that weight. I blame Carly. Going to college for a few years mainly for the Adobe discount. I still have my student email that I get the Adobe discount on. $29.99 a month instead of like $80 a month. Pretty sweet. What's the best used MacBook Pro? Depending on the price range, I always go with the late 2013 15-inch MacBook Pro. That's not the 2.0 gigahertz. I already built a gaming desktop for $400. It's a nice budget. Oh, well then you don't need the gaming laptop. Or sell that and get an eGPU and plug it into your MacBook Pro. There's an option. I got Final Cut and ScreenFlow for free. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I pay like $30. I've been paying $30 a month to Adobe for like, oh my gosh, at this point now, 14 months. Like that's a ton of money. That's $420. I complained about this, and I'm part of the problem. I can't even save money. I was thinking about buying Adobe, but I want to try DaVinci Resolve before I buy Adobe because I don't know. I don't want to drop $300 on software. That feels like such a waste. Apple typing on the keyboard voice warranty. That's true. WS Check is not a fan of Apple. The thumbs down button is just the emotional satisfaction. That's true. I totally agree. Although sometimes it emotionally affects me. Watch this, Rossman, if you want to know all the bugs. Yeah. I mean, he knows he's so beyond what I do. Like, he can solder, and, I mean, that guy, I don't even want to talk about what he can do because it's so beyond me, I can't confidently say what he does. I've watched him in his videos, though, on soldering, and they're so, like, relaxing. I thought that likes actually made your video. No, I don't think it does, because, like, some of my best videos have some of my most dislikes if you go back and look. Yeah, some of my best videos have some of my worst. Like, I mean, the Mac Pro video I made the other day is like a pretty much 50-50 split, and that's got like 4,000 views, which is a lot for my channel. I took a month off, I gained to like 5, now I'm making videos again and gaining none. Yeah, it's patience. I mean, it took me 6 months to get to 100 subs. It's just patience. You gotta make a million videos before people start seeing them. I mean, I get comments on videos that I made back when I lived in Florida, which I moved to Florida a year ago and then moved to 2 months later. So I made videos back 10 months ago that people are clicking on and still like subscribing from and commenting on. So just patient. I subscribe. You gotta subscribe to him, good old Pete. He's been subbed to you for a minute, my bad. Come to New York, get these works. No, I don't want to get worked on the court because I got work today and I get worked every time I go on the basketball court. I have a couple open for the Apple to regularly change MacBook Pro next year. The daily right now is a mid-2012 13-inch with the i7. It's an enticing laptop. I've seen those pop up. I know it's only a 13-inch. It's not like a dual-core i7. But if you use Final Cut Pro, that should be plenty. And that thing would probably still kick some butt. And it's supported in Catalina. My next video, for the 16 people watching right now, 15 people because I'm one of them. My next video is going to be about a 2012 MacBook Pro, and I guarantee you right now, it gets a lot of views. Guaranteed. Okay? That's how it works. You gotta talk about MacBook Pros. But it's kind of cool they support it. I'm going to talk about how they're supporting it in Catalina. I'm actually really impressed and surprised. Yeah. If you're... anybody can hoop against me. Good old Pete. I suck. 6'2". 5'9". I'm 5'9" and a half. Suck it. Bring back Fat Scott. Oh, Justin remembers me when I was fat. He knew me in college, or he still knows me, but he met me in college. MacBook Pro 2015 plus GPU, which AMD graphics card can't put anything because of. No, the performance loss is like 20%, and it's 20% with Thunderbolt 3 and 20% with Thunderbolt 1 even. It's the 16 gigabits per second isn't huge. You don't really lose that much performance if you go to an external display. If you go to an internal display, you lose like 50%. I would get the cheapest and best option is an RX 580, 8GB or 4GB, whichever one. I'd lean 8GB because you get a little bit better performance, but the 4GB is a little bit cheaper. Or the best one that you can buy is a Vega 4064, I believe. Radeon 7 might work, but I know Vega 64 will definitely work. What do you Mac Mini budget? I would get the Keto. If you go to my old video that I just posted, CChan94313, I posted it a few weeks ago. That'll explain everything, but I would go the Keto Node, Thunder 3, and then Vega 64. That'll be your best, most powerful, and cheapest, and should be under $600. Let's talk about how big we are. How tall we are. Can I take that back? That's inappropriate. You don't have a MacBook Pro yet. Well, then get one. Sell your laptop and buy a MacBook Pro. If you want to get one for like $400 or $500, 2012 15-inch MacBook Pro, those have decreased in price a lot recently, especially around me. Look into those. They're upgradable. I know the upgrade thing, I'm a little bit like, oh, it's a little bit overrated because it costs money to upgrade. But if it's already upgraded, you can save a lot of money and get pretty damn good performance. I'm only 3. Check my recent 60% videos and tell me what kind of Mac. Stupid trackpad, this thing sucks sometimes. That's what I've heard, but this one my sister has used works really good. Oh yeah, and the batteries are kind of tough to replace, so definitely have some patience with those. Yeah, 940 cycles is quite a lot. That's 3 years. Matt D'Avella, the movie. I love that guy. His videos look so nice. You can get... Buy the Node to me. Well, you can buy whatever one you want. Don't get me wrong. I like the Node because I use it and it works. But Josh obviously knows his stuff too. But buy it through my link at least. In any video description ever. I gotta make this bread, gang. That was for you, Pop Rocks. I get comments on my older videos commenting about my anime posters. I used to get people subscribed because of my cat. It's ridiculous, but I guess that's just people are interested in. You make a video that's amazing for like these reasons, and people are only commenting about like these reasons. That's YouTube. When I get my job, my bread is gonna be 550 watts should be plenty for a Vega 56. I mean, it's 550 watts is going all to the graphics card. In that case, 550 watts should be plenty. If it was powering a CPU, RAM, storage, and like a case, I would say that should be enough. But 550 should be plenty for just the graphics card. I can't imagine. I think those only pull like 250 watts to maybe 350 watts. eBay, yeah, my growth has been done for a while. I've been this height since like high school. I want to get a cheap 27-inch iMac for the good price. For the Apple aesthetic. Yeah, 2011s, be careful because those have graphics card issues. I believe 2012s is like the price. Those are the ones, but those ones are more expensive because they're a little bit thinner. 27-inch iMacs are so tough to find locally at a good price. I've never been able to find one. I found that one and I traded the guy for it. But I realized something when editing. I had to put a tablecloth on the table to make it more appealing, not realizing that it was a shower curtain. You do crazy stuff. A lot of stuff that I've done in videos you guys probably didn't even realize I had done. I'm trying to think of like the most ridiculous thing that I've done. Oh, in that video I made, the sponsored video, I just hung a do I have a pit stain? No, we're good. Oh no. No, I do. I hung a blanket on the wall. That's what was behind me. You gotta be creative. Get creative with it. Content creation is very fun, Dominus Tech. I do agree with you. I wish I would have started earlier. I just moved from Premiere to DaVinci. I have been so interested in moving to DaVinci Resolve recently, but I can't ever import on the free version. I know I can pay for it, but I can't ever import my GH5 footage in the free version. I can't input like hardly any footage in the free version. So for now, I gotta stick with Premiere. I used the 551 with the Vega 56, no problems so far. Yeah, Josh. I think I've used the Vega 56 in that eGPU. No, I did. Yeah, I used the Vega 56 in that eGPU and it worked. I forgot I've used that before. RX 580. It's a fan noise. Fan noise on eGPUs can get a little bit loud. Doesn't look bad though, Pop Rocks. They're back to the Yum poster. Yeah. Where is that poster at? Oh my god. Oh, that's in the attic. Because I kind of... When we moved, I like left it in my car for like 2 weeks. And it got crushed. That's too bad. I don't have any posters up in this office. It's so boring. Although it kind of looks nice. Like this paint job, I painted this myself with Curly's help. But it looks nice. Nice color. These lights are sick. Big fan of these lights. IKEA, I got them at the IKEA. Kind of by us. Turn back to the poster. Yeah, I can't get used to DaVinci either. I don't know how it works. I gotta watch some tutorials. Issues with, I think, OBS footage, but I use Handbrake to move clips. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that then. Use Handbrake. That's interesting. Maybe I might try that. It just seems like extra steps, and I hate taking extra steps when it's just like me filming. And it's like, okay, well, I don't just hand this off to somebody. I gotta go do it all. So I'm trying to like minimize every step I can take. That's why I try to have everything like, that's why I'm trying to have it all like super easy so I can sit down, do a video, and upload it really quickly. And rush through it, because content, it doesn't matter what you say as long as the title is clickable. It kind of feels like that sometimes, honestly. Dry ass room. Listen, I will never put one of those things in my home. I'll never put a Google Home or an Alexa in my house or an Apple HomePod, because those things are listening at all times, okay? And that kind of scares me. I'm not using DaVinci yet. I'm learning slowly until I can move fully on for Premiere. How has the transition been? Because that's interesting, because I'm thinking about doing that exact same thing. The R-Spec. Do let me know, like, all your thoughts, because seriously, I've thought about that a lot. Because it would save me a bunch of money, and it could do everything I want. I mean, DaVinci is what, like, the pros use to color grade their footage. Like, not just, like, YouTubers. Like, I'm talking, like high-end movies, like... What's the movie that, like, The Avengers was probably color-coded in DaVinci. I keep moving this thing. I want to keep making tech videos, but don't want to get accused of copying other YouTubers. Yeah, I feel that too. I don't know. It's so tough because, like, you want to make content that is good. So I kind of stopped watching tech YouTubers, partly because I can't stand them. Like, I get so frustrated watching them, all the sponsorships. I understand you gotta make money, it just seems like I don't like that way. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. I know, it's frustrating. It's so weird, like, part of me, like, I love tech, but part of me wishes that, like, I could occasionally make a video about, like, me waking up at 5:30 and how my opinions on that. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing that recently, and I would like to give my opinions on that because I think it's an interesting thing to talk about, but it's like the Netflix video I just posted. That was a really interesting thing for me. I was really excited to make that video, and then I made the video and it got no views. So it's like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna take that one down and just re-upload it. Honestly, I think I posted it at the wrong time, but still, like, it was a good video, and like no one chose to watch it. Everyone can keep texting. I am caught up. Anyone running on hand-me-down? Yes, a lot of people are. Pop Rocks I know is. Good old Peapod is used. If you're watching this, you're getting your tech used. You better, or else I'm not doing my job. I'm from India and broke, so I want something 2 to 3 years. Well, I can understand that, Prince. And with Premiere, it makes collaborating and teamwork. Okay, now you guys are going crazy. Best time to upload at 1 p.m. For me, I uploaded at noon today and it did terrible. If I upload between like 8 and 10 p.m., that's what does the best. 8 and 10 p.m. I don't know why. That's just how it is. That's why I stream between 8 and 10 p.m. I start between 8 and 10 p.m. I normally post between 8 and 10 p.m. Today I tried to just see if that would make a difference, and it didn't make any difference at all. Good old Pete, or the people who watch the video, did you guys notice the overhead shot of the cash? That was on the new little rig I got over there. We're all broke, aren't we? That's why I like budget tech so much, because it's so much fun. I can hardly hear it. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you guys having a conversation? I watched a basic tutorial before trying it. When you open a new project and you're greeted with all the timeline previews, it's more like you're going through steps from the beginning. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shortcuts are hard to learn after meeting a Yeah, I mean, it's just keyboard shortcuts like C, V, R. Those are the three I use a lot. I guess those are really the ones those are like the three I use a lot. And then everything else I normally do with I just know where it's at. I know where everything's at in Premiere. Like, I know how it works. It like makes more sense to me how everything doesn't snap together. I can put it here, put it here, put it here. And I can edit my intro here, then edit the middle of the video here, then edit some of the B-roll here, and then move it accordingly, and it just makes more sense to me. Could be my time zone. Could just be because I've always posted videos between that time too. I've heard that's the thing. I know it sucks. Like, I wish you could just make content, didn't matter. Like, it's just, if you make good content, people are gonna watch it, but that's just not really how it is. So you have to kind of make aggressive titles and then hope the content can speak for itself is kind of what I've learned, which sucks because I hate feeling like I'm clickbaiting. And like, if I'm being honest, everybody does it. A lot of people do it. I mean, there's some tech YouTubers that do a lot. Painfully honest tech. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that the camera angle money clip was awesome. Thank you, good old Pete. I'm glad you liked it. I had a lot of fun filming that. I gotta go deposit all that money back in my account though, because I don't just carry around $190 worth of fives. But with the steps it takes you through, it makes workflow. Okay, well, I think I want to try it. I just gotta like have time to do it. Like, I can't try it on a video that needs to be posted that night or the next night. I gotta do it like on a weekend. WWDC me. I've never given a single crap about E3 in my entire life. Not once. If you watch Techno Eclipse, aka Scott, you have to buy your tech use. Yeah, I mean, if you buy it new, you can't watch. That's the rule. Pop Rock said it. He's a moderator, so that's just how it is. That's just how it be. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for that one. I should have brought water up here because I'm thirsty. You guys see that I'm sweating? It's so hot in this room. I have a box fan. But I can't, if I turn it on, it's going to sound like... Did I already say that? I think I already said that. If you buy your ticket to use it, watch, guy, you got to check him out. Yeah, I agree. If you buy anything new and you're subscribed, or you've ever watched one of my videos ever, maybe you should, like, not go to YouTube. I don't know. Scott's the reason I got this late 2013-15. Josh, I'm so happy to hear that because that is my favorite freaking laptop. I love that thing. Painfully Honest Tech lives. Who's talking about Painfully Honest Tech, good old Pete? It's not me, dude. Iowa City, all 6 people that live there. Okay, I live in Cleveland. It's a little bit bigger than that, but not a huge city. Arista Core X equals $432. Summit, $550. Do those come with graphics cards? And if so, can you replace those? In those, I'm not sure. You need a softbox for your light eventually. Are you talking about right now or for my videos, Anthony? Because I thought my lighting looked good. Like, I have these like LED panels that are kind of diffused a little bit. I've always been interested in that because I'm not good at lighting. But so I would like to know your thoughts about that. Shipping, oh yeah. God, customs. Yeah, I mean, of course it's too harsh right now, but what about in a non-live stream, like in a video, like my most recent video? Check out, I know right now, but check out like, my last video. How does the lighting look in that? Leave for 10 seconds. Okay, the videos are good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, right now it's tough because I have all these lights on and I just filmed a podcast. So these lights are how they would be. And this camera on my phone takes in way more light in it than my like GH5 does. Well, not way more light, but it makes it a lot brighter than my GH5 does. Okay, good. I'm glad you think it looks good. Because hashtag, that's important. This is called hashtagging. Alright, I'm gonna delete my channel. I think buying a MacBook and using Final Cut Edit would save lots of money. Yes, I know. I've tried to switch to Final Cut, but I can't get used to it. I can't get used to the way the timeline works. Nice. Thank you, Prince, for the compliment. Somebody appreciates my lighting. I replaced my late 2013. That is crazy. I did the same thing too. Every time I buy a MacBook Pro, even if I know I'm going to sell right away, like just a quick little flip, I always repaste it just because I know that person probably doesn't know about it. And I like to give them the better performance and the benefit of the better performance because it's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Like, I guess I understand. I mean, it's old thermal paste, but I think that they intentionally use worse thermal paste so it doesn't move around as much or something. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't really understand why it's so bad. You should make a video by the Cleveland sign again. It's such a nice... Yeah, it is. It's great for B-roll and A-roll. Maybe I will in the future, so it's a bad effect. Yeah, looks good. What? Carly's yelling at me. I'm live streaming! Why? Dude, I can't hear a word you're saying. Hold on one second, gang. I gotta go tend to the lady. What'd you say? Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry about that. No, it was nothing. This is my sanctum. No, she's asleep right now. I thought there's something wrong with her phone charger wasn't working. I don't think she knew I was live streaming. Or was that? Yeah, Pink Plastic is very annoying. I'm paying someone to put new thermal paste on mine, too scared. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to do, really, as long as you're just patient. What thermal paste do you regularly use? Oh my god, I don't even know. I just buy the one at Micro Center that looks like the most expensive for the smallest amount. I couldn't even tell you what it is. I think it's in like a yellow thing. If I'm being honest, I don't even know. I can't even think about what it's called. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I can't remember. If you're decent at video editing, why not release a short playlist where you introduce the absolute basics? Because, would people come to my channel for that? That's what I'm wondering. You know what I mean? Would people come to the... that's not what this channel is. It's not about video editing. It's about me being hilarious and... it's all about patting my ego and making people tell me how smart I am about tech. That's all it's all about. And to make that green. No, but seriously, I don't know if people would be that interested in coming to my videos to see how I video edit because I'm not that great at it, and I'd rather have them do it from somebody who's been doing it for longer than me. Gotcha, or you could bounce the light off walls to soften it. Yeah, that's true. I do have light boxes, but I like the yellowness of these lights. I can make these. It's tough to see right now, but this light over here is a little bit more yellow, and this light's more white. I don't know if you can. I mean, I could see it on my hand, but I don't know if you could see that on let's see if you can see that. You can't really hardly see it, but there's yellow and white lights. Fingers, that's important. Hashtag important. I'm betting if in the fall Apple fans are gonna be doing $1,000 Mac Pro stand unboxings max. Yeah, my Apple credit card, it got 2% cash back, and I'm still broke. Fiance Sips is asking the questions. That's true. The letter made, yeah, I know. And turn Intel stock thermal base for the win. Yeah, I mean, I would, whatever. Oh, that's what it is. That's what I use. Arctic MX4. That's what I use. That's exactly what I use. Who asked that originally? Josh. That's what I use. MX. Or, wait, did Josh ask that? Yeah. I use the Arctic MX4. I think that's the most expensive and it's the smallest. And it looks nice. I'm a simple man. Anyone want to buy a broken fat PS3 power supply for me? Might just be faster, but I'm not replacing them. I want to buy so many shoes, man. You guys need to be able to save your money so that way when you're older, you can buy it and you make your money make you more money. Have your money make you more money. Yeah, I think that sentence could kind of work. Make your money make you more money. But if you can have passive income where you don't do anything in the property that you own, then you could buy as many shoes as you want. I yell at my brother for that all the time. He's like into this shoe game, and if he's doing it like full time now, reselling shoes. I guess it's in the family, and he's doing that full time, buying and selling shoes. I'm happy for him. I'm super jealous. I wish I don't have to go to work and get paychecks and shit like that. But if he would just stay at his job, I don't know if he might make more money now because he can support him. But if you could save your money, you could buy a house and then rent that out in a few years, and you could buy a second house and a third house and a fourth house. That's Carly. That's my plan with Carly is everything that I can make, like flipping computers and on YouTube, which isn't very much money right now, but the amount of work I've done. But it's fun. I don't really care about the money right now. I only care if I'm doing it full time, so I gotta make those clickbait titles. But yeah, if you could just have your money make you more money, then you could buy all the shoes you want, and instead of impressing your friends now, in 25 years, when you're 40 years old, instead of having those Jordans that you had when you were 15, you could have 3 closets and 4 houses worth of Jordans that you could buy no matter what. So if you are just a little bit, if you're cautious with your money, you can have a lot better life in the future. I guess that's what I try to. That's why I like buying used, because I know I bought some stuff new and I've always regretted it. The GH5 I bought new for $2,500, and I shouldn't have bought it. I couldn't afford it. I put it on a credit card and I couldn't afford it, and I shouldn't have bought it. But I mean, I paid it off and everything, but I shouldn't have bought it. Like, there's no reason for me to buy that camera. I wanted it, but I've seen those locally for $1,500, $1,600, and if I just had the cash at the time, I could have saved myself $900. So if you're smart about it, then you can save a lot of money and then have your money make you money in the future. Like we own this house now, and we're 24 years old. Like, we're not particularly old, but if you're very careful with what you do, we don't make a ton of money either. You can save your money, and you can make your money make you more money in the future. So don't spend it on shoes. Pop rocks is what I'm saying. Put your power supply in the oven. It should fix it. That sounds sketchy. I'm not going to condone that, but if it works, it works. Okay, but do it. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. He's going to be like, the flyer's going to be like, my house burnt down. Lou at Unbox Therapy made the point that a phone is a tool and that Android and iOS are pretty much basically the same in its preference. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, I know a lot of salespeople who used Android phones, and I worked in radio over a year ago now. I quit over a year ago and moved to Florida. And they used their phone to make a bunch of money. And I saw somebody using a Galaxy S5. This is in 2018, but it's still a very old phone, an S5 in 2018. And I know he made 6 figures plus. So, I mean, you can make a lot of really good content on a 2012 MacBook Pro for $300 with a $400 camera and $20 lights. You know what I mean? Like, you can make that lighting over there. I could probably put over here and make it work, and that cost me like $20. So, Scott is a Division I golfer. He has loads of golf balls. This is true, good old Pete. I haven't bought a golf ball in years. Brand new. I always find them. I get a lot of flack about having Android, but it was a fraction of the cost of an iPhone, and I'm not broke. Yeah, I mean, as long as my phone is $280. OnePlus 6. Like, it works fine. I had an 8 Plus that I'm still paying off, too. It's like, you don't need the latest and greatest. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes. That's why I always, like, I'm trying to make people understand that it's like, I'm not saying this because I'm so much better than you, but it's because, like, I've fucked up so many times with stuff that I bought that I shouldn't have bought because you just get enticed. It's so easy to get enticed by these tech YouTubers. Like, oh my god, this phone's so much better. Look at the difference in pictures and yada yada yada. It's like they just have the link to the description so you buy the crap. Came for the tech, stayed for the life tips. Thank you, the flyer. I hope you get more than just tech advice from me. Going for the Lumix G7 looks like the best budget 4K camera. I just bought one of those for $350 with 2 lenses. Make sure that I coming from somebody who uses it, make sure your lighting is good and make sure the lens you get is good because the lens I have is not that great and I switched it out with my good lens for my GH5, which it was an $800 lens, so $800 lens and a $250 camera is stupid enough, but make sure you get a better lens because like a Sigma Prime, like 14mm or something or 18mm. Make sure you get like a better lens because if you get one of those cheap kit lenses, it doesn't look that great. Just because I just filmed a video with it, it doesn't look particularly amazing with it. But if you have good lighting and you know what you're doing, you can make it look pretty good. I think that we can actually work at heatless and solar. Yeah, but that, I don't know. I would just buy a new one. They can't be that expensive, can they? I don't know. What's a good value Thunderbolt 3 laptop? Yes, my Razer does have it. If you want to buy it, I'll give it to you for $1,000 because I am trying to sell this thing and no one's giving me a fair price. Everyone's offering me like $600 for this thing. This is a 2019 Razer Blade Stealth. It came out like 4 months ago. It's worth more. It's a $1,500 laptop brand new. $1,600 laptop brand new. It's worth $1,000, right? No one's giving me that price. Thunderbolt 3 laptop. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of good Thunderbolt 3 laptops that are pretty cheap now. I mean, Dell G7, i7-8750H, GTX 1060, 16GB RAM, etc. Should be like $600. That should have Thunderbolt. If you find a good price, $600, maybe $700. But that has Thunderbolt. That's got an 8th Gen 6-core i7. So that's not a terrible Thunderbolt 3 valued laptop. I mean, G7 and the 1080 isn't great because of the crop factor, but okay, because I filmed in 1080p, so maybe that's why it didn't look that good. I'll film in 4K. I filmed the overhead shots with the G7 in 4K, and they looked good, so maybe I should film in 4K. That's interesting. Thank you for the advice. For my phone purchase, it was either Note 8 or the rival phone X, iPhone X for $450. Yeah, Note 8, $400. Carly has a Note 8 and she's been using it for 2 years and it works super well still. If I have a tip, anyone please do not use a GoPro for your main YouTube camera. Phones these days, I totally agree. I use Kleenex and Tupperware to soften my life. Jesus. Alright. Jesus. This is the best live stream I've ever watched. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Goo6. You can thank Dominus Tech, because I literally almost signed off because there was like 2 people in the stream for the first like 5-10 minutes, and I was like, alright, well, if no one's going to be watching, then I'll just leave. So I'm glad you guys like it. Golf is super boring to watch. To play, it's fun. If Tiger Woods is doing well, it's fun to watch, or Rory's doing well, it's fun to watch, but it's a great napping thing to do. It's a great thing to watch on Sunday on the couch with like an Arnold Palmer and some chips with golf on, and it's like I'll take a nap for an hour, pop back in, take another nap. It is kind of boring to watch though, and it's kind of boring to play sometimes, but it's nice. It's like relaxing. Scott, I have a PS4. Pop Rocks. What don't you get? How many times do I have to say this? I have one. I just don't use it. I haven't used it in a year. How's it burning? Gotta go, guys. All right, see the flyers. That's funny. $1,000 YouTube comments would be like $450, and I'm taking a risk. What do you mean, good old Pete? I'm confused now. Depreciation is so prominent in tech products, and then they went from... Yeah, Samsung depreciates their products. They literally offer up deals on their phones like a few months. Like the Samsung S10, I've already seen a bunch of deals on. Like a crazy number of deals on. I'm like, this phone just came out like a few months ago. Even when it just came out, it was a bunch of deals on it. Tech, the value of tech... the reason I like to buy what I like to buy MacBook Pros is because their value doesn't really fluctuate. It's pretty consistent and it's like a steady decrease. Like when you first, if you were to buy it new, it decreases a lot. But then after that, I mean, it's a very slow depreciation. A 2017 MacBook Pro still goes for like $1,500 now, and that's a 2-year-old laptop, a 2-year-old Windows laptop. I mean, to be fair, that's $900 of dropped value, but a 15, like a 2-year-old Windows laptop loses way more value than just like 30%. Like they'll lose like 50, 60%. So that's why I like them so much. Yeah, depreciation is, you got to think about that when you buy something that's over a few $100, like a car, house. You got to think about something that's going to depreciate, or is it going to appreciate, or are you going to buy it now and then sell it for more later? Like cameras, those, if you buy it brand new, those depreciate super quickly, but if you buy it used, again, the depreciation is very, very slow. Like a G7 has been worth the same amount of value, same amount of dollars for the last like 6, 7, 8 months, at least since I've been looking at that camera. He said he has one, but he never uses it. Oh, me? Oh, yeah, he did. See, thank you, the flyer. Pop Rocks, pay attention. Bye, flyer. Good luck staying alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. We out here with Thunderbolt 2. Thunderbolt 2 to Thunderbolt 3 adapter. Get that eGPU cooking up. The girl, what the hell is Mickelson? I'm saying the YouTube comments. Oh my god. Dude, people on Facebook are the worst at lowballing. It's so frustrating. I hate selling stuff sometimes. Sometimes it really frustrates me and I'll just keep it. Like I have so much shit right now, I just need it. I have like $3,000 worth of stuff I just need to sell that I've like accumulated, like that iMac, $800, the Thunderbolt display, $200-300, the 2 computers downstairs, 8600K, 8700K, one with the 1070 Ti, one with the 1070. Those is like, I mean, 1100 for the 8700K, and then like 800 for the 8600K. I mean, that's like $3,000 right there. And then this laptop I need to sell. I do need to use a computer though, so maybe I'll keep the 8700K. But I wasn't trying to like flex you guys that I have all this money, but I'm just saying it can be frustrating buying and selling stuff. There was a video I saw, and the S10 was going $700 on eBay, S10 Plus. That retail for $1,000, correct? That's super annoying. Oh yeah, PS4 in there for sale, 116. Someone asked me to drop it. I had somebody offer me for an 8700K and a GTX 1070 Ti. He offered me to trade me straight up for an i5 7400 and a GTX 1060 straight up trade, and he had 8 gigabytes of RAM and like a 250 gigabyte SSD. Straight up trade. I was like, what else? And he goes, no, that's straight up. He goes, the graphics card goes new for $40. I'm like, a GTX 1060 is like $150 graphics card max. Super frustrating. Need to deal with somebody. Yeah, I mean that's I price something expecting somebody to get a lower price than what I'm offering. So if I have it listed for $1,350, I'm kind of looking about $1,100 is what I want something at. But I don't want it for $600. Like I'm not gonna give it to you. Like, what are you gonna do? Someone's gonna be like, this computer is worth about $1,200. You're gonna offer me $600. Yeah, I'll do that. Like, come on, idiot. So frustrating. Those people. Jeez, look at this live stream. 92 minutes. My God. How much money am I making off of this? Not enough money. Not enough pesto. Although I did get a $10 super chat tonight, so I mean, don't even worry about it. I'm a rich boy now. So, did you guys have a good weekend? You guys excited for that NBA Finals game tomorrow night? I am quite excited about it. I hope Kevin Durant plays. A lot of money. I think I might just retire from everything. Just post a live stream once a week and never post a video ever again. I think that'd be good. I was all about the Huawei ban, completely pointless. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I understand. I read what they say and I can understand why they did it, I guess, but I don't know, try to keep jobs in America, but I don't know. I can understand why they did it. I don't think it makes any sense. I wouldn't have done it, but I guess I don't know. It's more politically charged than tech charged, which is a shame because we all suffer from the lack of competition whether you like Trump or not, competition's good. I mean, look at AMD and look at Ryzen and Intel and what that has done to like the Ryzen series of chips to the Core series of chips. 2 years ago, in 2017, Intel released a CPU with it's 2017, right? Their best CPU, the 7700K, was a 4 gigahertz up to 5 gigahertz if you push a heavy overclock, but I think it turboed to like 4.6 or 4.2 or something. I think 4.6, 7700K, and that had 4 cores. And 2 years later, thanks to Ryzen, we have an 8-core 9900K and a 9700K that can push 5 gigahertz, not super easily, but they can hit 5 gigahertz with like relatively easily. So like competition's good, and it's just a shame that like when there's no competition, it's not good. I mean, essentially, that's what I believe. And it's a shame, but it's whatever. What am I gonna do about it? Setting auto rejection on best. Yeah, seriously. I turned off offers. I'm like, I'm not even dealing with it. Give me the money I'm asking, and that's what I'll do. I want the Raptors to win. I'm a Cavs fan, and I kind of want Golden State to win. I want them to come back from 3-1. Go up to your boss and demand a $500,000 range. Crazy video today, guys. I went up to my boss and asked for a $10,000 rate, $500,000 range. Almost died. Gone sexual in the hood. What's the other one? I almost died. Is that it? Those are like the 3 main ones that I know. I have a mint silver I bet too with apples. Who wants a code for $80? This is just gonna become the haggle session. Yeah, Competition Esports has none of that. Yeah, man, I haven't played. I want to get 2K when it comes out this next year. If I had some time to play it, would love to play that game. I used to love 2K. I wasn't hardly any good at it, but I had fun playing it. PowerPC CPUs, yeah, those were great. G5 running at like, the G5, the CPUs were so hot that they had to have a water cooler built into the computer so they could cool it efficiently. PowerPC CPUs all the way. You forgot the UK accent to match that clickbait. Are you talking about Morgs? Good old P? Last time our driver me off saying it fully worked, but I offered low and said IDK if it works. Shocker. Somebody trying to rip somebody off. Like, why can't you just be honest? Like, just give somebody a fair price for a good computer. That's what I try to do. I mean, I'm not trying to sell it for peanuts, but I'm trying to get a fair price, and I know it works. I test the computers, and how hard is that to just be a decent person? 2K19 went from... That's ridiculous. Well, because 2K20 will come out in, like, August, in a few months. Yeah, the depreciation of video games is crazy, too, but it's... Why would you want 2K19 when you get 2K20 and have all the updated stats and the support still? Turned out it had no hard drive and had loose screws that could have shorted something. Oh, you didn't put it in the... Oh, I have a 2006 iMac. I think I have a 2007 iMac downstairs. The 2006 iMac somebody just gave me one day when I was picking up a computer. Like, do you want this? And I was like, sure. Trade iPad for iMac? Yeah, that seems like a fair trade. Do you want me to... I'll cover shipping on both items. And I'll give you a... I'll give you $200. Does that seem fair? Like a fair trade? I got, and this laptop. That's what I do to some people when they offer me something ridiculous. They'll be like, I'll do this, and then I'll just like $600, and I'm asking like $1,350, and I'll be like, if you could do 4, I would do $400. I'm just trying to get rid of it. I don't really need 6. Come on, blood. I'm selling all the peanuts string. That's funny. Who is Morgs? Hello guys, I'm back with another video. Locked in my girlfriend's room all day, doesn't know I'm here. God, that's a cancer of YouTube. That's the death of society right there. That kids even like that shit. Kids are so stupid. How do you like that video? How do you like those types of videos, huh? Come on, kids. Watch 8-Bit Guy if you want. 8-Bit Guy is awesome. I've been watching that guy since he was a lot smaller. I don't watch him all the time, but I watch a lot of his videos. Careful, Scott. Most people don't understand sarcasm. To the person that I said that sarcastic comment to. I deeply apologize for my mistake. I shouldn't have done it, and I promise I won't ever do it ever again. I think Dominus, I imagined the flyer was being quite sarcastic as well, which is why I felt obligated to give him some sarcasm back. Gives away $100,000. I gotta put that in the title too, because it's not. Listen, it's not charity if you don't show it to somebody. You know what I mean? It's like so what if you just did something really nice for somebody? It doesn't really count unless other people know about it. Whenever Carly and I do something nice for people, we always don't tell anybody about it because if you're doing something nice, the purpose is to help somebody else or to make somebody's day better, and it's not to make yourself feel good about doing something nice. It's to help somebody else, and you don't need recognition for that. Oh. Was mainly talking about, yeah, I know. When they catch on, some people are like, wait, really? And I'm like, no, dude, are you kidding me? Come on, just come on. So if you guys do a charitable thing, do make sure that nobody finds out about it because it's not charity. Literally, if you try to be funny on Facebook Marketplace, someone will report you. This guy posted on Facebook Marketplace a picture of his hands, and he goes, these hands. And it literally was like, if you want to buy these hands, you could catch these hands for like $60. I think it's hilarious. Scott, my PlayStation is getting dusty. Yeah, I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's over there. It's just in a box. I haven't unpacked it yet. I'll play. Calm down. What do you play, Pop Rocks? What games do these kids play? It's 10:56. Oh my god, I gotta go to bed pretty soon. 101-minute long stream? Oh my god, Sunday. So doesn't play games, he plays life. I'm so good at life. Trust me, I know everything. I'm 24 years old. And I would know I just turned 24. I know everything about life. The bench stream. Wait. Seems inappropriate. iPod Touch 4G. Okay. That's fair trade. And you want this computer too, right? Just want to make sure that we're doing a fair trade. Play GTA, 2K, Rocket League, sadly Fortnite. I like Fortnite. I think it's a fun game. I just suck at it. Like, I'm just no good. Oh, I hate you. You stay up till 4. I've been getting up at 5:30. It's kind of nice though. I like the silence of nighttime. I'm definitely a night person, but getting up in the morning, which means I gotta get up in like 6.5 hours, which means I'm gonna have to end the stream here pretty soon. Hit me up 100. Oh, the flyer. Sadly, Fortnite. Yay. Oh gosh. Go Pete, can't say this. 2019. Been saying up. Do you guys know who Bo Burnham is? Bo Burnham is like my greatest. I love that guy. I love Bo Burnham. If you guys have a minute, watch Bo Burnham for me, please. I love that guy. I could watch anything he makes. He's so good. Scott, you work from like 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. No, I work from 8:15 to 5 with a 45-minute lunch. I just been getting up at 5:30. And then I wake up at 5:30, lay in bed till 6, slowly waking up, and then from 6 until like 6:45, 6:50, I go for a run/walk. And we live by like a really pretty area, and it's called like the Cleveland Metro Parks. So we live kind of close to that. It's like a mile run to get to the Metro Parks. And then there's like a lot of waterfalls and rivers, so I'll like run by that and walk by and like just stop and just... It's nice to like just sit there and like not have to think and worry about anything and just know that I'm gonna be on time to work. I don't have to worry about anything. And then I get back at like 6:45, 6:50, and I just sort of wait, and then I shower, and then I put my clothes on. And at 7:20 or 7:10, I've been trying to meditate recently. So I'll meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's not such a hippie right now. I'm not good at meditating, but I've been trying to meditate. And then I will, pretty much after that, I'll put my work clothes on. And then I'll leave at like 7:40. And then it's a 20-minute drive in. And then I then it's 8 o'clock, and then I'll just play on my phone for the next 15 minutes. Respond to comments. That's when I respond to a lot of comments. So that's my life. Because the game sucks now. Yes, my ex showed me. It sounds familiar. Okay, fitness. Yes, I need to get on that. Don't we all need to get on that? We all need to. Because the game sucks now. Well, I haven't played Fortnite forever. I haven't played a video game in months. You guys make me do all this stuff. Alright, I'll upload the stream. I normally delete them because I was told it's no good. Get my free. Thank you for the pull-ups. F it. Free super chat. I'll take it. I'll take any money I can get. I gotta. You see that bug? I will update it. I will update it. I'll leave it uploaded. If you're about to go and turn the stream for recommendation. Oh, thank you, The Flyer. I'm glad you joined the stream and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Please check out all my videos and don't forget to give me money. And subscribe. And what else can he do, Go Pete? Like the video? She cheated first from the year, but that's good. Once a cheater, always a cheater though, so just be careful. It's not ridiculous, but I heard getting a hot tub every morning helps stretching, but those are expensive. Yeah, the hot tub's not in the budget right now. Just not in the budget right now. It'll probably never be in the budget. I think my dad has a hot tub. He's always talked about a hot tub, but I think he finally has one now. I've never been in it, so I couldn't tell you, but I'm pretty sure he has one. Don't know why. Was being semi-sarcastic, but was talking to another guy with an 08 iMac. Really? 08, that's still white. That's still a white iMac, right? Like, share, smash, eat the like button. Please. School's almost over. Hashtag gone wrong. Yes, she cheated on the guy she cheated on me with. Then on that guy, then the other. Yeah. That's just how it goes. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Alright. I think it's bedtime. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Scott with Technically Glyphs. Yeah, I'll have a video posted probably the next couple of days about a 2012 MacBook Pro. You heard it here first. I guarantee you that video does well. Frustratingly enough. And, Flyer, don't get some fire extinguishers. Alright, see you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Have a good evening, or now have a good morning. Alright, see you guys. How do I end this? There we go.